Hey everyone, I am Socks and today I bring to you the Mortem. This small group egg base is just downright devastating, featuring 4 bunkers for offline protection and a whole array of peaks to win every online raid. If you are in a small group and want to survive the wipe, the Mortem is the base for you. If you like the base in this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to join our growing community. Hello everyone and welcome to the walkthrough. We're going to get right into this. So this is a 7TC egg base. This is the first set of externals at 2400, so there is 3 externals that are that expensive. And the other set of externals here are less expensive. I think just around 1,000 metal fragments. Yep, just 1,047. And then moving on in, we've got external gatehouses right here that give you these Patrico peaks into the sides of the compound. Moving on into the compound, we've got a furnace wall right here. And then on this side right here, we've got bedrooms that give you Patricos on the other side of compound as well on the outside. We've also got bunkers in here for battery storage. As well as 2 extra boxes. And we've got really nice turret angles on either side. And those are on both externals. So moving on into the actual base, we've got breach peaks that will give you angles on the entirety of the base, as well as some peaks that will look at the top of the base or the next level. We've got the entranceways, and then on these we've got where is it at? Right here. We've got lockers here. Moving on up to the second floor, we've got some vending machines. We've got some depot boxes, as well as your electric furnace section, and that is symmetrical all the way through. And then this is your core unit right here. We've got some boxes up here, and then we've got a drop down into your core. Main TC is a little expensive at 35,000, but the externals have barely anything on them. And then this is a bunker as well. This is how you seal it. Completely sealed from the beneath. And then to open this bunker, you just come behind it, place that, and then you are good to go. That's how you open it back up. And then moving on out, we are going to the jump up again. And this is your bedroom floor. You've got some peaks out into your compound right here. You've got heli peaks. This is the jump up to the shooting floor. You've got some conditional peaks right here to give you some good angles on the outside. And you've got some bedroom, or some beds here. That's completely symmetrical. We've got a battery up here. And then moving on up to your shooting floor, we've got a really nasty peak here into your compound. Really one of the best angles this base has to offer. You've got angles pretty much all over. And yeah, we could also utilize this peak right here. This gives you a really nice steep angle into your compound. And we've got bedroom respawns up here on the top of the base. And yeah, that is the walkthrough. Thank you guys, and we'll get right into the base build. Here is the total cost to build this base from start to finish. I've also included the total cost in boxes so it's easier to understand. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, welcome to the build tutorial for the Mortem, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So the Mortem is an egg starter, so we're going to go ahead and build 2 sections just like this. We're filling in, and then the corner part to finish off the egg, we're going to leave blank here. And then the rest, you want to come in here and fill this in. So this is where TC would go, right here in this section. I'd place a door. You could also do a ceiling. And you pretty much just want to cap everything else off. Go ahead and put a door there, or a wall. Frame goes right here for your door. This will eventually be your jump up out, but we're going to make that into the bunker part. So put a door here. This is where furnace would go, right in here. And this is your box room right here. Go ahead and place frames to fill the rest of that out. This is how I like to do my airlock right here. So in case this door gets called open, there's no way of them actually getting through. So this is what you should have. This is, again, before the bunker is built. So this is what you're looking for. This should be quick and easy for you to get down in your base location. All right, and once you've gotten your starter down, we're gonna go ahead and start working on the bunker. So to start on the bunker, we're gonna go triangle, square, triangle, and then 15 triangles out. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Delete your build out. I'm gonna come back in squares. And once you get to this spot right here, we're going to place bottom left. If you know you've done this right, you should have a stone texture right here on this twig. Once you've gotten that, go ahead and upgrade it. We're going to delete the build out right here, and then we're just going to repeat that process one more time. So delete that square, and we're going to go 15 triangles out. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Get rid of the build out. Once you've gotten that, get rid of the rest of the squares. All right, from here, you're gonna place 2 half walls, just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade these. We're gonna switch to metal. And then you wanna place this triangle ceiling from this position below, just to ensure that it is on that half wall. Then we're gonna come over here, place your other foundation, and a wall right there. And if you've done it right, you should be able to place a frame right here, and then come back here and place your ceiling to cover that up. And then to open it up, you just place that right here. But we're gonna dress these up as loot rooms just for right now. Go ahead and make the jump up right here. So there you go. And then, yes, so we're gonna make these into loot rooms. So there you go, just like that. That is one loot room. We're gonna do that to all the other sides, just like that. All right, and once you've gotten that, this is what you are left with. And next we will expand the footprint and start working on the externals. Okay, and once you're ready to start working on the externals, we're just gonna quickly seal off this floor right here. Put your single doors. And then we're gonna go ahead and start working on our shell and our externals. So if you realize the square is going to be on the right side of these 2 triangles, so we're just going to mirror that over on this side and this side. So that is what it should look like. And then essentially on all 3 sides, or all 3 squares, we're going to go triangle, square, triangle. We're going to come over here, get this triangle going off, and then we're going to go square, triangle, triangle, triangle. And then looking back, you should have a triangle like that. So that is one side, and we're gonna do this just 2 more times. So again, we're gonna go to the square, and we're gonna do triangle, gray square, triangle. We're gonna come to this side of the square, 2 triangles, get rid of that one. And then we're gonna go square, triangle, triangle, triangle. Get rid of that one, and then place a triangle, just like that. So this is what it should look like. Right now, we're gonna do it just one more time. So this last square, we're gonna go triangle, raised square, triangle. We're gonna do 2 triangles just like that. Get rid of that first one. And then coming back to the other side, we'll do square, triangle, triangle, triangle. And then look in the middle and place that, just like that. So that is our shell. And now we are going to work on our externals. All right, once we have gotten our shell down, we're gonna go ahead and start working on our gatehouses and the bunkers and connecting those two to external TCs. So moving to the shell, we're gonna go to these 3 triangles right here, and we're gonna go 3 squares out. On the third, we're gonna do 2 triangles on each side. And we're gonna go two doors just like that, and windows on each side. And once you have this, let's go ahead and put ceiling on all of this. And then moving to the outside, I'm going to place 2 half walls just like this on each side, and then going up to the top, we're gonna go half walls on the outside, 2 low walls on the inside. We're gonna put a ceiling on that. Right in the middle, you can go ahead and place a ramp that is going to be for depot boxes. And then on each side, we're gonna go ahead and place frames just as such. And as you see, I've done this once, but it will mirror on the other 3 times. So you will have to do this 3 times when you're building this in a wipe. Moving on out, we're gonna go ahead and connect this to an external. I do 2 triangles on that third one, should be the exact opposite of this. And then you're gonna go 2 squares out from this triangle. 1, 2, and then 3 triangles just as such, and then 2 half walls. It is very important to do those half walls, because if you don't, the disconnectable will not work. Then you will be able to place your TC here. So that is your gatehouses complete. Now we're gonna move on over to the jump ups, and this is where your bunker, your compound bunker will be, as well as your respawn points. So we're gonna go out 2 squares, and then on the third, we are going to do 3 triangles just like that. Then on each side of these triangles, we're gonna do 2 half walls, and seal that off with that. Here you can go ahead and place your ladder, or your door rather. And then come over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and place this bunker right here. So the trick is to this will take a few times to get it right, but you're ideally looking for 78% stability. So this back left corner of this foundation, I want it connected to that. See, that's too much. We're looking for 78. Just like that. And there you go, you have a really nice bunker. And then on both sides of this, we're gonna do triangle, square. Triangle, square. And then here and here are gonna be your windows. Here you can place a wall, and here you can place a double door. On top, you're gonna place a triangle just like that. We're gonna mirror that over here. So and then moving on out, we're gonna go ahead and place honeycomb on the back side of this bunker. I like to place half walls here. It just makes placing the Patrico a little easier. And I go ahead and seal that off. Just like that. So I placed that. That's why I placed the 2 half walls there. You don't have to. You could find a way to make that work regardless. And then coming up on top, we're going to do, we're going to put a ceiling on that. So and here, we're going to do 2 half walls. We're going to seal those over like that. These are going to be turret pods, but then let's go ahead over here and let's seal off this just like that. These are going to be depot boxes above a bed respawns. Just so you have these boxes, you could respawn, you could look up and you have respawn points and a lot more space to put kits and stuff like that. Meds, everything you need to defend your compound. So once you've gotten that, you can go ahead and place your turrets in here, and then go place a chain link there and a chain link here. The chain links will go later. Those are frames for now. You could keep this as a square. If you want it as a triangle, all you got to do is 2 squares out. We're just going to keep it as a square for here because it'll still work. You just place your roof there. You could have 2 boxes and a battery in here. You don't really get any benefit for having that as a triangle. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and do exactly what we did with the other set of externals. So I'm just going to actually go ahead and seal this in. You could do that. And then 2 squares out from this triangle foundation. And we're just mirroring what we did on the other side with the other set of externals. You want to do 2 half walls. Seal the rest in, 2 doors right here, and then right here is your other set of TCs. Going ahead, and we're going to go connect these. I like to place a foundation frame here, place 2 just like that, and then connect it like that. So that is 1 set finished, and then we are going to go over and do it on the other side. Doesn't matter where you place that frame, all you're doing is just supporting it enough to connect it, and then you're going to get rid of that. So just like that, now everything's connected. Now we can go ahead and seal this up with a furnace. So here, what I like to do is I like to just add that. It makes the makes it a lot cleaner. And we're going to do that on the other side. Place just a triangle foundation. Place a half wall there. All right. So once you have that, this is what it should look like. And then coming into this middle section here, we're going to go ahead and place our high furnace, just like this, making sure on both sides that they are unable to get in. We're going to do that one more time. Place the furnace as high as you can, and again, they shouldn't be able to get in here at all. So there you go. You have your bedrooms, you have your bunkers, you have your gatehouses, and everything connected to externals. Now we are going to place the wood walls around the furnaces. These are pretty straightforward. I just do one kind of slanted out right here. This one, I would definitely place this one first because you can go to this side and you can make this wood wall pretty much connect at any point. As I messed that up. Let me redo this real quick for you guys. So I come out even further at that point. And then at any point you can make that connect just like that. Any point throughout this wall, does not really matter. So we're gonna just do that one more time. Again, I'll start on the gatehouse side and come out just like that. And then just connect it to the gatehouse at any point. There you go. All right, and that is your whole compound, your furnace wall, your gatehouses, your bunkers, your respawn points, and everything connected to externals. Next, we will work on upgrading the actual base. Okay, now once you have your full compound built, we are going to go ahead and start working on expanding the base. So first thing I do is come up to these jump ups right here. I place 3 windows and place the frame right here. This will be your access point to the 2nd floor. You can go ahead and place a frame just like that. From here, we're going to go ahead and let's work on making these breach peaks right here. I go ahead and place that. Again, this is going to be mirrored on every side. I place those just so we can make these look back like peaks for your 2nd floor. So there you go, just like that. And then I will go ahead and place your roofs just like that. And here is your bunker. So you want to make sure that on the right side, just make sure that no one makes this into like a places like a frame here or something. That's all really all you got to look for on that. So that was the bunker side. It doesn't work with symmetry, so just make sure that you're doing that the right way. So we're gonna just do that one more time, and this is symmetrical, so you're doing the same thing. So again, start with the jump up, windows on each side. You place the frames looking back, and then you could place that right there. Moving over here, we're gonna work on our breach peak right here. Again, before you place the roofs, make sure all these frames are placed. Here, you can go ahead and place your roofs, sorry. And then, yeah, then I would, on these two that aren't the bunkers, you could place your lockers or whatever. Your lockers or vending machines, whatever. And then coming up to the second floor right here, remember your low walls. Okay, and this is extremely important. We have everything kind of expanded up from here. This is what it should look like. Again, this is an entry point. Entry points are going to be always to the left side of your jump ups. And then when you're placing these squares, make sure the squares are always off this section. So I will go to this middle section and place a square here and a square here. If you place it otherwise, it's going to give your bunker too much stability and the bunker will not work. So just to make sure that the bunker works, I like to come in here, seal it up, and then I will go over to where this is at and place that. If it still breaks just like that, that means you've done the ceiling placement right. If it doesn't, that means the ceiling placement, especially this one, is giving this too much stability. And then you can go in here, just place your frames here. And then, so that is your second floor. We're gonna go ahead and seal up second floor from right here. So this is a good spot for some just drop boxes. Here I will place more vending machines or your electrical furnaces. This will be the same on each side. And these can have frames or whatever. So let's go ahead and do that. And then on the other side, there you go. Half walls on top of the breach peaks. And then we're going to go ahead and just explain this up one more time. And then on this, make sure this door is placed just like this. And then you can place a ceiling like this. So you've gotten that. You can go ahead and place your ceiling or your frames all over here. Everywhere it'll let you. And then up here. Sometimes these frames can be a little tricky. Yeah, and just remember on the jump ups, to have that single door. So that creates your heli peak right here. We're going to just go ahead and mirror that heli peak. And again, when you're placing the ceiling right here, we're going to go ahead and place it off the middle. And then the squares will go off this middle section here. Do not place them off this section. It will go off this middle square section. And again, if you just want to make sure you're doing it right, go ahead and seal this off and go to the bunker spot and just make sure that it breaks. So this is your second floor, just like this, and this is what the base should look like as of right now. Okay, and once we have the entirety of the second floor done, we're going to go ahead and work on the bedroom floor. All right, so what I like to start with is I have windows on either side of the jump up. And then I place half walls on both sides just like that. And then I will have Patrico set up just like that. And we're going to mirror that. Just like that. So this is what it should look like, just like that. And then we are going to move and place 2 half walls on either side, just like that. One side will be kind of challenging to build, and that's just because of the bunker. And then, yeah, 2 low walls, and then seal on top of that with the ceilings. And then just like that, we're going to go up above here and place 2 frames and then a lowered frame just like that. Should be good here. Make sure all the frames are there. And then from here, we're going to do 2 walls just like that. And then this is going to be your jump up just like that. And then fill in the middle with that, with the frames. And then we're going to put a ceiling on all of this. I would also just take the time real quick before you place beds and everything to just go in and make sure that you can get frames everywhere. Just help out with stability. And then in here, so again, this is your jump up. I would place beds up against this. You could have a garage to shut this off for the moment up until you get that finished. And then ramps will go right here. That'll allow you to have access to peek into the sides of your compound. So this is what the base should look like at the moment. And next we will expand this up into the entirety of the shooting floor. All right, and once you have the bedroom floor built, we're gonna go ahead and make our way to one of these jump ups, and we're gonna start building the shooting floor. So first things first, place frames on all of these. And on top of these frames on the triangle bits are going to be windows. Here you are going to want a low wall and a ceiling. If it didn't just crash on me. Okay, there we go. And then a low wall with a half wall with a window, and then 2 windows on the side. And then at the actual jump up, we are going to do a window, 2 walls, and then 2 doors just like that. So one's going to be your battery, and then one's going to be your actual jump up. Here, you're going to want to place 2 low walls. And jumping on up here, we're going to do 2 half walls. We're going to do a regular frame, and we're going to place a ceiling on the top. Please load. All right, there we go. Finally. And then from here, we're going to do 2 frames just like that, and then 2 half walls just above this, just like that. All that is meant for, it just gives us the room that when we place these roofs, that we will be okay. And that is this section of the shooting floor. You can go ahead and place your roofs just like that. And then place a low wall here. Go ahead and place a triangle frame. Place a low wall on either side. And then you can go ahead and cap that off on the top with a actual triangle. So that is this one full site done. If you really want to, we can go ahead and place those. And that will set up for the next portion of the shooting floor. Okay, and for the final part of the shooting floor, we are going to go ahead and just cover this, these triangles up with frames. And then half wall these middle parts right here. And then we're going to put 2 windows on each side and then a window in the middle. So just like that, that will be this middle section right here. And then in the middle of this, we will place our triangle frame. This is a really good spot for a triangle ladder hatch. Go ahead and place it now before you place your roofs, because if you don't, it will mess up. And then here we will place 2 frames just like that. We'll go in the middle here. Place that. Really good spot just for some extra boxes right here. I place frames on this as well. And that is this side of the shooting floor done. We are going to probably, let's go ahead and move on. I like to place my bedrooms just right up here. I will go ahead and place turrets up on top here. I place turrets in the middle, and then I will have that. And then over here, this is where I would place the windmills going up. So bam. However your electrician does it. Obviously go up as high as you want, but there you go. You have 3 windmills, 3 turrets up on top, and then room for more. Also, once you are done completing the shooting floor, that is when I'd recommend to put these roofs in. And if you haven't done it on any of the other sides, there you go. Also, make sure that all of these are placed, because these roofs tend to make it to where you cannot place anything afterwards. So there you go. You've got your doors. You got everything you need. There you go. And bada bing, bada boom. Thank you for sticking around for the entire video. If you like the base and want to see more from me, consider subscribing and turning on post notifications. I am Socks, and I will see you in the next one.